world, Adam and Eve in the garden. And ever since, it's been in our DNA. So we rejected a holy God. We oftentimes say that God is love, right? God is mercy. God is grace. Yes, He is. And we post about it all the time online. Yeah, He is. But what we don't often say is this: God is wrathful. God is a judge. And He must judge justly. So God is a judge, sees all of us on death row, separated from Him. You're all sinners, you're condemned, because I judge justly. I see everybody on level playing ground, right here. President, pope, prostitute, peasant, you're all right here on level playing ground. You're sinners separated from a holy God. Every one of you. That's the bad news. That's the bad news. And it could have ended there, and God could have said, see you later, you rejected me. And we could have spun off on this ball called earth into eternity, just living and merrily drinking one generation after another, dying and going to hell. But God, in His love and His grace and His mercy, saw each of you individually and said, I want to give these people a second chance, but it will take the blood of my only Son, Jesus. So Jesus was up to the task. He came not for Christmas lights and Christmas carols. He came on a divine rescue mission to save sinners like you and me. And He lived a perfect life from 1 to 33. And at 33 on a Thursday night, He was in the Garden of Gethsemane praying with blood coming out because He knew He would have to go to the cross. And He was saying, Father, take this cup of wrath from me. If there's anything you can do to save these people that won't take me going to the cross, do it, because it's going to be horrific. And I'm going to be separated from you because I'm going to be a sinner, because I'm going to take their sin. And please, 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 please help me, help me, help me. And God said there's no other way. It has to be you. This is disgusting. And I hate it when hip-hop artists and a bunch of people who don't know Jesus wear it around their necks in gold, because they have no idea. This was what it took to save them and their filth and their sin. This is what our sin looks like. As they paraded around their sinful lives, this is where my King had to go to set us free. So on Thursday night, He was kidnapped. And then they took Him and they beat Him all night long and punched Him in the face and hurled accusations against Him on a false trial at the Sanhedrin governing body. And I stood right there in Jerusalem where it happened. And I cried my eyes out because I thought that was my Savior and that's what He had to do for me. But it didn't stop on Thursday night. He went before Pilate on Friday, and Pilate in his cowardly state handed Him over to the Romans to be scourged, where they ripped skin off of His body and exposed His organs and drove a crown of thorns into His head and beat it with a reed and said, look, it's the King of the Jews, not realizing it was their only hope. And then they said, pick that cross up, march down the Via Dolorosa to Golgotha, the hill of Calvary, and there my Jesus went, and He hung on the cross for the sins of the world. And He didn't curse the people that did it to Him. He prayed for them. What? We want to curse the people in our society who we call sinners. We want to yell at them and say, you're destroying it. Jesus prayed for the people that were killing them. How dare we do that? He loved them. And He said, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. And then He died. And when He died, the Father looked away, and the separation for the first time in eternity happened. And Jesus took the sins of the world on Himself.